I've been hand spinning for 29 years.
I've been spinning 30 years.
I've been spinning about 11 years.
I've been knitting for about 4 years.
The East Tennessee Hand Spinners Guild meets once a month in Knoxville to discuss projects and new ideas. They welcome anyone, whether you've been spinning a week or your whole life.
Well, these are little locks from a Clune Forest sheep. Clune Forest raised in Virginia. So after it's been washed, each of the locks is still kind of gummy, but then I flick with my little flick thing here. And then it's all nice and soft. And it's cleaned up, ready to go to the next process.
Many different fibers can be used for spinning. We primarily think of sheep, but many other animals can be suitable, such as alpaca and Angora rabbits. Traditionally, flax has also been spun, and now some synthetic fibers are used to great effect.
Sometimes when you're spinning, you're going to take and blend different types of wools. So you might have like Angora rabbit, and you might blend it with, I don't know, maybe Jacob sheep wool or a merino wool or something like that, because they have different properties. And so just what do you want your final wool your final yarn to be?
This is roving that was processed for spinning, so it's already been washed and prepared, and I'm just drafting it to get it ready for the spinning process. And drafting is just kind of pulling the fibers a little bit just to make them line up and a little bit easier to spin so that they'll fall apart easier as you spin it.
The spinning wheel is what most people picture when they think of hand spinning. It was probably invented sometime in the 11th century, and although it has undergone many changes since, the basic idea and design are still the same. The drop spindle, as seen here, is one of the oldest methods for hand spinning. Its small size and lightweight make it more convenient than the larger spinning wheels.
Well, I really liked to knit a lot, and I was learning to knit, and I was buying yarn, and the really good yarn was really expensive. So I thought, well, I'll learn to spin, and then I'll get this yarn really cheap. That is a huge mistake. You actually spend more money making the yarn than you do buying yarn. So now I just love spinning, so I spin for a hobby.
I learned to crochet from my grandmother when I was 8, and when I met somebody that hand spun, and I just thought it was just such a neat progression, is like to learn from the beginning. And I kind of think of myself as the ultimate of manual compared to my husband that likes everything, mechanical and computerized. So
What was once done out of necessity is now done for art and as a relaxing pastime.
And my dad built my first spinning wheel, and so it was a Christmas present, and so that's what got me started, and I just taught myself basically.
Just sit and spin and not really think about what I'm doing, but just spinning for the meditation and the calmness that comes with it. But there's a lot of original members still in the guild. Many years, and you learn off each other, and you kind of keep up with people's family and everything.
It's something my wife taught me, because she's a big knitter, and she got me doing the spinning too. So right now I'm making a caplet for my wife for Christmas. Something I won. It was actually a prize I won, and I was pretty excited about that because I don't win prizes a lot.
And sometimes you have something in mind when you sit down to spin, that you're going to do like a pair of socks or knit a sweater or weave with it, and then you'll spin more toward that project. But if you don't have anything in mind, you're just going to sit and spin.